have author and body image and nutrition coach? Recovery coach, Robyn Cruz, and she wrote Making Peace with Your Plate. And she's here and she's going to tell us a little about her story, and we're just excited to have you.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for letting me be here and to share my story, I suffered from an eating disorder from the age of 11 through to 29. As I remember it, at 11 years old, my mum had asked us to go and have dinner together around the table, and she told us what the doctor had instructed her to tell us, and that was that she was dying. And that really catapulted me into another world. They say that a third of people that suffer from eating disorders will also suffer from trauma, and that will trigger the eating disorder, and that was certainly my case. From that night, as I recall, and who knows, because I was 11 years old, the next day I had very much calculated how much food I was going to take, how much food I was going to buy from the money that my mom had given me for lunch. And that was the first time I really made that calculated decision of how can I get as much food as I possibly can. Mm-hmm. And that really numbed my being. That really numbed me from the world and numbed me from the trauma. Yeah. And that's really what I needed at that time. And I always say, if eating disorders could talk, at that time, it would have said, shh, I got you. I've got you, Later on, I think if eating disorders could talk and they would tell the truth, they would have said to me, I'm going to take you so far away from your dreams that you won't even remember them. Yeah. Or they would have said, I'm going to take you down to the deepest, darkest depths of despair, that when I'm done with you, you're either going to be dead or you're going to want to kill yourself. Yeah. And that's really that kind of powerful sense of takeover. As I said, I suffered from the age of 11 through to 29, and nothing really changed. It was this cycle of binging and purging and starving. And it just went, and it just got worse. And at the beginning, honestly, it really felt like I was looking after myself, that I had found a way to really cope with life. Life always seemed really harsh for me. And later on, when I discovered that I was buying something that wasn't true, I just felt trapped. Like I really believed that there was nothing that I could do to get out of my eating disorder. And then one day, I was an actress in Australia, and at the time I'd come over for what they call pilot season, and I was at this stranger's house that a friend had suggested that I go to, and I was in their bathroom and I was on the floor, and I just remember thinking, I can't do this, and I will die, And then I had this moment of clarity where it was like, I can say no to the demands of the eating disorder. I could actually say no. I can't do anything. I'm too exhausted. I don't know what to do. I don't know what recovery even looks like. But I can say no to it. And that was really my start. What if I just say no?